Hey guys, what's up? Abomination9 here, and today we're going to be playing some MapleStory 2, which came out, I think, 3 days ago? Yeah, it's the 13th, so it came out on the 10th. But you could play it beforehand if you kind of like bought into playing the game early, but of course I did not do that. But we're here now, and I was going to make a whole overview video about MapleStory 2, kind of like I did with Dragamon Hunter, though rest in peace Dragamon Hunter. It's been dead for what, like 2 years now. But I tried and I was like, you know what? No. I'll just do dungeons and stuff and whatnot, which I kind of did that with Dragon Ball Hunter 2. I kind of just did a lot of videos that were just me killing like the monster of the video or whatever. Kind of like I was trying to play Dragon Ball Hunter like Monster Hunter, so I was just going around killing the bosses and whatnot. So we're just gonna be doing the dungeon today, and this is Blacknov No.1, which I can't get to number 2 because I'm like 50 points off of actually being able to do that, because you have to have a gear score of 1500, I think. Yeah, the gear score of 1500. I'm only at 1433. So we're going to be doing Blacknov No.1. I'll probably try to do as many dungeons as I can on my channel. And you can get there from here, though. You can just go here from the dungeon menu without actually having to walk here. So if you, which is colon, I think, or semicolon, and then normal adventures, and then it's Blacknov No.1. You get there as well from anywhere, but this is at the actual location you go to if you want to actually physically go to Blacknov No.1. We're going in alone. Of course, we have Slime-san with us as well, though, as our pet. So you might already notice, just by looking at me, that I have this, I forget what these are called, this name tag? So this is, in fact, a different day than when I recorded the intro to this video, because I noticed that the audio was not tuned right, and my voice, you cannot hear my voice over all this nonsense that goes on this train, so I had to start over, but I wanted to leave the intro in because of that nonsense that happened in the background that you, if you were paying attention, where I edited in like this person saying hi as they fell, like they just fell out of nowhere, and I spent a bunch of time doing that. But sorry, I had to cut there, but yeah, I edited in this nonsense of having this person say hi and then bye as they fell behind me while I was talking, and I noticed it in the editing, and I was like, well, they just came out of nowhere, and I thought it would be funny, so I did that. But I wasted all that time, and I was like, oh, the audio, you can't even hear me during the video, so I had to come back and start recording again. And it's actually been so long, which has actually only been a day. I did a bunch of grinding today, and my character is actually, like, they actually have all blue gear from these dungeons, and I +1 the flight suit, so it would put me over 1500, so I can actually do Blacknov No.2, which it's so dumb that you have to get all the blue gear. And you want to know something even crazier? If you have all blue gear, which I already realized this beforehand, it's still not enough to get into 1500 dungeons. You literally have 1498 as your gear score when you have all blue items. So you have to waste items enchanting one of your gears, so your weapon or your body or whatever, to actually be able to get into 1500 dungeons. Or, of course, waste your money on the black market and buy gear that would put you over 1500. To buy weapons you would get doing the dungeons that you're trying to get into, or actually just buy an epic, which pretty much gets you there immediately. But I didn't want to, I don't know, cheat. We're gonna call it cheating, but it's not necessarily cheating, but it's just like, it just doesn't feel good. I wanted to work to get in there, work for it. So I spent all today getting all this blue gear. I kind of wasted that. but that's fine. Like, I don't think this video is going to be any better or worse than the original, but there was this moment in the other video, which maybe I'll try to find it, I don't know, or I'll try to keep it in, where I need to heal myself. Yeah, where I couldn't reach this ore. I forgot what they call it. Like, I think it was an obsidian or something. I couldn't reach this obsidian, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have to let it go. But then freaking Slime-san, the hero, went out and grabbed it for me. I wasn't even expecting it. He just jumped off the train and then got back on like it was nothing. And I was like, wow, this freaking hero.
I'm low on spirit.
Of course. I kind of hate this train because like my big damaging move, which I just did, falls from the sky. So I can't actually use it on the train or on any of these inside parts because it just hits the roof. It doesn't penetrate, which is annoying as crud. Super freaking annoying. Yeah, I don't know how much I said about MapleStory in the intro, since I don't remember. But I enjoy 2. I really enjoy 2. I think it will be one of my top favorite MMOs of all time, most likely. Like, it probably already is in the top, like 5 or 10. Just because it's, like, I haven't found anything wrong with it yet, though it does seem like it seems like there's a lot of meat to the game, and then... God, that was not where I wanted to aim that, and I did not want to use that potion, but whatever. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of content, but then there possibly might actually not be that much content. I'm not 100% sure yet. Like, that's still up for debate, whether or not there's a plethora of content yet. But yeah, this game will probably be in my top 10 at least. Most likely top 5. But Raider Z might be up there, I don't know. I really like that game. Even though I don't really think about it too often anymore, but Raider Z was pretty cool, though I'd have to say Elder Scrolls Online, Fallen Earth, what else? What other ones are there? Ah, come on, I fell off. Thankfully you don't instantly die when falling off. I don't know which angle is coming. Okay, cool. Yeah, Fallen Earth and Elder Scrolls Online are pretty up there. Raider Z is somewhere up there. Oh, Dragon Ball Hunter. Of course that's up there somewhere. So Dragon Ball Hunter, Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, The Secret World. No, The Secret World is, without a doubt, has to be my favorite MMO of all time. I guess technically it's called Secret World Legends now. Which I have not played because I can't be bothered to replay the entire game all over again. Because back when it was just the Secret World and you had to buy in to play it, I did everything. I'm pretty sure 100% did everything that wasn't dungeons. I did everything. I did Tokyo, everything. I put so much time into that game. And then with Legends comes out, like, you have to start all over again. Like, I got all my cosmetics and whatnot that they let you keep, and you get to keep your name or whatever, but it's just like, I cannot be bothered to put, like, what, 400 or so, etc. hours into that game doing everything all over again. Like, I just wasted that ult again. But I cannot be bothered to spend that much time doing the exact same things all over again. Even if it is a new combat system. That's not what I would do. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Still my favorite though. And then Elder Scrolls Online's probably right underneath that. And then maybe Dragamon. And then maybe we'll put MapleStory underneath Dragamon for now, but it'll probably be Dragamon eventually. And then Raider Z underneath that. Though Fallen Earth, like Fallen Earth was my #1 for a while back in the day when it was popular. And by popular I mean 2011. but I feel like it's just fallen off since it's been so long since I've originally played it. Even though I put probably more hours into that than I put into Elder Scrolls or Dragon Ball Hunter, etc. I can't really figure out how many hours I put in Dragon Ball Hunter because it isn't on Steam anymore, I don't think. So I can't actually see the number on that, and I don't have it downloaded, of course. I didn't save it, I deleted it because it's just taking up space being a dead game. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I put more hours in that than most of the MMOs, and still it's probably fallen off to like 5 or 6 on the top 10 MMOs. So yeah, the Secret World, Elder Scrolls, MapleStory, Dragon Ball Hunter, Raider Z, Fallen Earth, maybe like that. Let's go with that, and unless I remember some other obscure MMO that I don't, like I'm not really thinking about right now, since I'm playing and trying to concentrate and talk about other games. So this technically is an action MMO, but a lot of times you, at least with this character, you are just sitting here and taking it, and I really hate that kind of playstyle. Like I want to actually be action, and everything does seem to be really actiony. Like nothing really homes in on you. Like there are homing attacks that have come along, but they kind of like will taper off. Like even with Elder Scrolls, which normally is an action game, Elder Scrolls games are action. Elder Scrolls Online, like projectiles will hunt you down to the ends of the earth. There is no getting away from them once they've been thrown at you. Where here, you seem to be able to outrun projectiles, at least most of them. So it is truly action based, and a lot of projectiles don't even home anyways. You just move out of the way, which we'll see that later with the boss. So this is where Slime-san was a hero. I think one of these guys, I killed them like this. They can't fight back for some reason, and they dropped an item and I couldn't catch it, but Slime-san jumped up there and got it for me like a hero. Okay, they didn't do it this time, unfortunately, but it happened. And maybe I'll edit it in, maybe I won't. I don't know if I need to kill these guys. I've done it in my other runs through this. This is my 3rd time coming through here, I think. Oh, seriously? An item fell? I don't think I can pick that up either. Probably shouldn't have killed them if that was gonna happen. Nope. Not even gonna risk it. Oh, Slime-san! The freaking hero! He jumped and got that. He freaking Kobe'd that. I was not expecting that. I can't be bothered, potentially, since this video should have gone up yesterday, and I'm barely getting around to it today. Though I can, at least I can do Blacknov No.2 after this. So I don't think we have too much longer after this. There's a mini boss below us, and then after that we can fight the real boss, I think. Which his mini boss is really annoying because his hitboxes are weird, or not weird, but
I'm low on spirit.
the way the action works is, at least with this character, there isn't any iframes on the dodge, and if you don't know what I mean by iframes, there isn't any invincibility frames on the dodge. So if you dodge through like that, you see he still hit me, and that actually counts as 2 hits. The first hit missed. See, even though I dodged away, he still hit me. So that's what I'm talking about. You can kind of make him miss sometimes, but it's not guaranteed. Like evasion's the only thing that's making him miss, and it's not like I have high evasion, it's just I'm getting lucky for some reason right now. So he almost killed me there trying to dash through his attacks. And all you have, like you're in this narrow train car. There is no dodging his attacks. You can only dodge backwards. So maybe there's other characters with iframes on their dodges. I don't know. But there is stuff like that in the game where because you have no iframes, and I think it's going off of a system where, see, I'm standing here. If I dodge, I'm still standing at that point right here that entire time until I reach this point. So the game still thinks I'm here, even though I'm moving in this direction. So if something swings here, after I've dodged, I still might be hit by the attack, even though I'm no longer in the literal hitbox, I think. Like, a lot of these action MMOs work like that. Dragon Ball Hunter was kind of like that, where dodging late still got you hit, even though technically the hitbox doesn't hit you. Also, look at this dumb explosion. Its entire train's been blowing up this whole time. It's trying to be all epic nonsense. Though, I don't think anything compares to the train scene or the train level in the Secret World. That train level is amazing. Maybe I'll play it someday. So that's what I'm talking about, the projectiles. Those are just projectiles that have a hitbox and you can just dodge them when you actually try to dodge them, since I did get hit by that one. Also, I'm using WASD to control the character, but you can use the mouse like this. You can control with the mouse, which I might recommend using the mouse, because using WASD means everything you're doing is controlled with your left hand. Like, I'm doing nothing with my right hand. Like, I can move the mouse around, but it does nothing for me here. Like, everything's controlled with left hand. My movement, my aiming, my attacks, everything is mapped to my left hand. And technically, you could map so that you have... Oh, crud. Luckily I healed right before that hit me. Map things to your numpad, and then go old school and have two hands on the keyboard at once. But I haven't done that, though I kind of want to, just because it's so annoying to try to aim with my left hand and use attacks at the same time. See, like that, like, I aimed poorly with that because I'm having a turn. Plus, you're like locked on an octo gate as well. Which by that I mean you only have 8 directions you can look when you're using WASD. Where I think you can get like a better like 360 with the mouse instead. So again, probably recommend movement with mouse, like you're playing a MOBA. But I actually really hate using mouse controls in pretty much any game. Like, I play a lot of MOBAs, which typically have you using mouse as your main source of movement, but that's fine. I put the thing down before you hit me. Yeah, use the mouse as your main source of movement, but I hate it, even though I put up with it. That still hit me, even though the hitbox was not on me yet. At least I don't think it was. Yeah, though, some of the hitboxes are kind of jank in the game. They probably need to work on that. But I think the game's pretty good. Like I said, it'll probably be my tops. Like, it's probably my number 3 or number 4 right now. Like, I gave the list earlier, but it'll probably be up there. I don't think it'll take the number 1 spot away from the Secret World. It had to do some crazy stuff for that. Just because the Secret World story is just, there's so much effort put into that game. Like, the voice acting, the cutscenes, like, everything's voice acted. There's all these cutscenes. The amount of intelligence you have to play that game slash how much Google you have to use to play that game instead of intelligence is like really, really high ceiling on that game. Since you have to translate Latin and ancient Roman and Japanese when you're in Tokyo and do these like weird puzzles and there's some puzzles where you have to know the Bible, you have to know how to play music, etc., etc. That game is just crazy. But we're not talking about Secret World anymore. We're playing MapleStory. Like I said, it's probably my number 3. I pretty much talked my way all the way through this dungeon. We're already done. That was pretty quick. It pretty much was over in an instant since I was just constantly talking the entire time. I kind of just glazed over that entire thing. But yeah, Blacknov number 2 is right over here, so we'll probably do that tomorrow, because I'm probably not going to record that right now. Also, what the heck is going on? Someone fighting over here? There's a lot of noise. Okay, I guess not. But yeah, we'll probably do this tomorrow, like I said, because I don't want to do it right now. I kind of just want to play, and I just made a priest that I want to give a try. I haven't actually played them at all. I just made the character and then logged off and got back on and made this video immediately. So hey guys, thanks for watching. Let me get into position. Oh, Professor T's here. Oh, maybe they're up there then. But yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comments. You know what to do. My freaking... I don't have the button mapped to get rid of my HUD, so sorry about that. So, you know what to do? See ya.